Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Creations. How's it doing? We're bringing to you today a little Temu haul. Actually, it's not little, but very, very necessary. I got my garden stuff. I'm going to do the video, then I'm going to go outside and use most of this stuff in the garden. And then I'm going to do another video actually showing my personal review of how these items work in my garden. Okay, hey. Okay, you don't need to see me. So I've got my stuff, I'm ready. My scissors in one pocket, gloves in another, sweat towel. This is Texas, northwest Houston, Texas. It's where we live, and we have no idea what the weather's going to be like. It changes from day to day. So let me move this out of the way. I wish I had bigger pockets for my scissors, but I don't. Gloves, and I'm ready to go. Okay, let's get rolling. These are, where did I put my scissors? I know I had a pair. I think they're outside. Oh, nothing there either. Where'd my other scissors go? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to use my garden scissors. Good thing you have some stuff in your pocket. Okay. These are really good garden shears. Get a lot of stuff done, and I like them because they're not overly big. But I will tell you this, if you're doing like peppers, get yourself the really long, slender ones, because you need them to get in and out because there's so many bushes because they're so full. So these are great for certain jobs. You really need 2 pairs of scissors or 1 pair of good pruning shears. Always remember, be very careful when you open these bags because they wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap. And they try to get everything compact and tight to be low on shipping. And that's how they help save their overhead. Well, these are my grow bags. Let's see. Okay, I don't have what size. Let's find out. I know I ordered 2 of these. Maybe I labeled the other one. But I think these are 5. No, I think these are 3 gallon. I think these are 3 gallon. I'll double check the other package, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are the 3 gallon ones. See my hand? See the bottom of it? That's how I know these are the 3 gallon ones. A lot of my new little plants that I'm doing, because I'm doing a bunch of herbs, and I'm doing some flowers, and I'm doing a lot of vegetables. So these are the 3 gallon grow bags. Okay, let's fold it back to where was it? How was it folded? Okay, I don't want to make this video long, so I'm just gonna stick it right here on the floor and I'll pick it up in a minute. And that one's garbage. Oh, yay. Oh, I have my printed invoice right here. These are support stakes, 20 pieces. But look how long they are. Look at that. And it comes with the little connectors, so you can connect them, and then the little clips, so you can clip them. And I plan on using these to make little teepees, because some of my vegetables only grow 3 to 5 feet. So I don't need a big old tall trellis for that. I just need like a little small teepee. So that's what this is. I'm going to put this back in here because I want to make sure I know what this is. Okay. Next thing. I think these are some more support stakes. I had no idea, this is only my 2nd year gardening, how many variety of plants require support to keep them upright. And then some of them will go really, really, really bushy. And how many of them need one plant per bag. And I'm going, oh, I don't have that much yard. I got a tiny house, tiny kitchen, I got a tiny backyard. But you know what? You make do with what you got. Okay, so this is a tomato cage. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now. You put all the pieces together. Here's the little boards. I'm not going to open everything up. And the little pipes. And then here's these little connectors. Okay. And you make it into a square. So you put it together. The reason I like this is because when season is over with, I want to be able to take everything apart and not take a whole lot of space. So I plan on saving this for next year's next harvest. Not next harvest, next seed planting time. And I plan on keeping them in the same bag so it'll last. Because my goal is when I buy stuff like this, I want it to last at least 5 to 7 years. And of course, because it's out in the nature, you just never know. I'm totally aware of that. But I would like to try to make it last as long as possible. Okay, here are the 10-gallon grow bags. I showed you those by, if you go to one of my prior videos, you'll see that on there. But the reason I like these are 10 gallons. Yeah, 10 gallons. Number one, they're plastic, but I've had mine in my garden since last year, so this has been a full solid year, and they're like practically like brand new. There's nothing wrong with them or anything. And you get this little flap. This is made for root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, radishes. Not really radishes. Well, actually no, because radishes radishes only take a 5 to 7 gallon grow bag, so radishes won't work. This is too big. Remember, with your grow bags, you don't want them too small, but you also don't want them too big. But this is Velcro. So when you get ready to harvest, instead of dumping everything out, all you do is pull your fruit, your vegetable, from the bottom. Stick your hand in here and take it all out. And all the dirt and the roots all stay on top. Because you know, like the potatoes and all that have the big green leafy roots. All that stays on top. And then here's your drain holes. It's got plenty of drain holes in it. And it's got the little handles that you can pick it up or move it. But I will tell you, picking up a 10-gallon grow bag is heavy. I can do it, but I struggle. But I can do it. But once I planted them, the 10-gallon ones, I don't plan to move. Actually, any of my plants. Once I plant them, the seedlings go into the planter. That's basically where they're going to stay, unless I do like to keep an eye on maybe that particular plant needs some more sun or less sun. Because some plants only want 4 to 6 hours of sun. Some plants need at least 8 to 10 hours of sun. And I did my research first, so I know where to plant and where to put them. But because I have a shade cloth out there, I never know. I do keep track of a little bit of my sun time, like morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, early evening, and then evening, of where the sun is going, where it moves. And again, remember, that sun changes per season. So you got your fall, winter, spring, and summer. So you got 4 seasons, and your sun movement is going to change throughout those seasons. So this is another good reason why I like to use grow bags, is I can move certain plants so they can get more healthy and produce more product for me. I got some more of these little plant stakes. These are what I call my seedling stakes, because when you got your little seedling trays, you usually have anywhere from 6 to 12 little pockets in the little seedling tray. Well, they're really small, and because it's just me and hubby, I may only want like 4 out of the 6 trays of seedlings of 1 brand. So I like to put, and I use my little seedling marker. It's a garden marker that's made to handle the UV and the superheat of the summer, so it doesn't fade. If you use a regular Sharpie on here, this is going to fade before that season's even over with. So I just label whatever that seedling is, the name of that plant, on my little. These are what I call my gardens, my seed stakes. Okay, and they come in a package. I ordered these in a package of 100. Last year I ordered the same thing, 100, and I'm down to maybe 30 of the little labels. because each one has a label. And then because I'm so frugal, I save it and I rubber band it and put it together in my little. I have a little bag that I keep all my labels on, and I'm going to reuse that same label again the next season when I need that crop, because I'm not going to reuse these again. So these are multi-use and repeated use. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. Y'all know my tripod's broken. That's why I'm kind of angled. Okay, so I ordered, and I've been using my cell phone for a lot of my videos, especially like in the kitchen. And I have 2 more kitchen videos. I got to edit them, but they're coming out. They should be out very soon. And the camera lighting's not good because I have to have my light to record, to be able to see what I'm doing. So I ordered a tripod for my camera, and that's what this is. There's little pieces. They did damage, kind of bent it up a little bit during shipping, during the delivery people. Okay, come on out. But this particular, I'm going to do pop-ups of every one of these products of what they're supposed to really look like based off the Temu website, okay? This is my cell phone tripod. And it's just a regular tripod. You know, you see all that stuff. And then here's the little connector. Okay, I gotta figure out how to put it all together. And then this is the little area that holds the phone there. And my understanding is I think you can still use a digital camera. So if this works, I'll be able to use that to replace my broken tripod. But we'll see, I don't know. And even if I don't, I'm okay with that, because my main goal was I'm doing more and more videos with my cell phone, but I needed different angles, one overhead and then one on the side. So this is supposed to do it, but again, I'll show you a pop-up what it's supposed to look like and what all it does. And that'll be on the pop-up in the video itself. But I just want to get this back because... Okay, come on. I'm struggling here. Okay, so I'm very pleased with that. And it looks like everything's totally fine. And I've got a lot of connections here, so I think I'm good to go with that. I'll put that away later. Like I said, I want to try to make this video short, not really, really long. Okay. Oh, those were 5 gallons. Here's some more of those bags, the ones I just showed you, grow bags. Here's some more stakes. These are support for plants, trellis. There's 20 of them. But the reason I like these, let me get my scissors. Oh, I didn't cut all the way through there. I think I showed this in the last video, but I don't know. But I'm really, really pleased with these. Okay, come on. You get support clips. So if you needed to, okay, my understanding was you could, I'm hoping I'm right. That ain't gonna go over there. Oh, there we go. You take it apart. There's my little bottom to it. Put your little support clip here. This is called a connector. Put it through here. And you've just extended the height of your support. And again, like I said earlier, it depends on the variety of the plant of Do I want it longer or shorter? Because some certain flowers, hollyhocks, they're tall, but because the main flower is like this little tall, but it's on the very top, so it kind of blows in the wind and it gets kind of flimsy. So they need support. And oh, I don't want this one here. Sorry, I wanted to. Where's my little cap? Okay, where's the little cap I just had? Okay, I'll have to find it. It's in here somewhere. But you connect this to the, because this is what's going to go on the top part. This is what's going to go in the ground. Then you're going to connect this to this, and the stem of the plant is going to go through here, so it's going to keep it from flying all over the place. So when it blows, it's going to have support. So this is my second time I ordered these. I'm very, very pleased with these. And the fact that they're plastic is another reason. But I like the fact that these come with an adapter, connector, so I can extend the height of these. And they're just sturdy. Oh, there's my little top. They're just sturdy enough that it's enough for what I need for certain plants. Mostly this is going to go for flowers, and these are going to be for the flowers that are going to go in the ground, not in a grow bag, and my front patio. Not front patio, it's my front yard. I got a big old slab. When we bought the house, they used to have a koi pond with the actual live koi, the fish, which was pretty, but it was like, I'm not into all that maintenance stuff. Especially back when we bought our house many years ago. So that is a definite first. This is definitely going to be on a review. This is just my personal review of what how I experienced these. Now I've got these. These are adapters. I've got these 11. They come in different sizes. These are 11 millimeter, and these are connecting one stake pole with another stake pole to extend the height, or make a shape like a triangle teepee shape, if you want to put some netting on it for tomatoes or vining things like cucumbers and all that. So these are just little connectors to connect your stakes. But make sure if you order anything like that from anywhere that you order, you buy from your local store, make sure you keep track of what size, because there's a variety of millimeter size of the width of the stakes, and you need connectors that'll fit that, because one connector will not fit all. And since I started off, I didn't even know what I was doing. I just started off. It turned out to be they were 11 millimeter and everything, but one was 11 millimeter. I just stuck with it because I like that size. Oh, here's some more of my labels. I ordered 2 of these because these I'm totally out of. I like these because, number one, they're wide, and you get to write on either side. So I'll put the name of the plant on the front, the manufacturer, so that way I can keep track. Did those seeds work good or may not? Because just because I order from one vendor doesn't mean I'm going to order from them again. But these are plant stakes, and I ordered 2 sets of these. And I will tell you this: if you're going to be a gardener with about 10 to 15 plants, or a little more, keep plenty of plant stakes, because you need to label everything. Because some things, like I said, need water. Some don't need water. Some will only need 4 hours of sun. Some will need 8 hours of sun. I put on the label how many hours of sun and how much water, because some plants only want very, very little water, and some of them like to dry out 1 or 2 days before you water again. I don't know all that, and I can't keep up with that. My memory is not that good, so that's what my little labels are for. So I can label them. I can just take a quick look. Oh, these are my readers. I broke my other 2. I'm a little on the clumsy side. But there we go. See me? I like these, and I would definitely do a pop-up of those. Every one of them is different colors. I got 5 of these. 1, 2. Yeah, I got 5 of these. 1, 2. No, there's 6. There's 6 of them. They're all different colors. But they're just readers, and you can order any focus measurement that you need. I have one in every room. It's yucky getting old. But it is. It happens to all of us. So I'm glad to have those. I'm going to be using those. Oh, these are wonderful. When you're doing your, like tomato cages, and they tend to grow, some of them tend to grow pretty tall. They get really heavy, so they lean to one side. If you get your string, your nylon string, you tie it to each side of the cage, you use your plant stake, and you stake it to the ground, and that gives you extra support. So as the wind blows, it doesn't go very far. And I love these plant stakes. And these, they come in a package. I don't mind have my readers on. Oh, 30 pieces. So there's 30 in this bag, and I like the fact that it's in a Ziploc bag. So I just toss them in my other bag that I put them all together. That'll stay in my garden shed. Okay. Oh, yay. Went ahead and ordered my stuff. These are seed envelopes so you can make when you harvest your own. I'm really enjoying harvesting my own seeds. And you could do that, or you could do what I used to do, because I've had tons and tons of these envelopes. They're just plain envelopes. And then I just cut them down to size. Then I just stick a tape on there, and then put my seeds inside, and then I label them and date it. And then I seal it, so that way they're sealed until I get ready to use them again. Well, this is totally fine. I have no problem with that. I will continue to do that. I have this because I want to be able to have some seeds to give and or sell. I don't plan on doing this as a business, but when I have too many seeds that I know I can't handle because it's just me and hubby, I don't need 50 to 60 seeds, but one honeydew melon gives you anywhere from 75 to 100 seeds. That's way too many seeds for me. I'm just going to put them in here, label them, and then I'm either going to give them away to somebody, or I may end up selling them, whatever. I don't know. So that's what these are for. These are mostly made to give away to other people. But if you don't want to, just use it for yourself, and this will be your extra seed packets. Okay, I ordered 4 of these. And I'm going to show you in just a minute what they are. The pop-up's really going to show you a lot better than I can explain it. Okay. Now, let's open one up. What do they call this? Plant support tray. Okay. I'll do the pop-up that shows you what they call it on the website. Okay, come on. They put tape on everything. Which the packaging is really good, but for opening up, I have to struggle. I struggle. Okay, come on. I'm just going to open once. I just want you to see it. And I also want to feel, because I'm hoping it'll last at least a couple of seasons. Remember when I was telling you, talk about making teepee stakes? Because again, it goes by the size of your yard, of how much yard you have, of what you have to work with. But what you do, see all that? These are all different sizes, millimeters of your plant stakes. Oh, I have it down there. But what you do is you put your pole through this little center here, either here or the outside, and that holds 3, 4, or 5 poles together to make your little teepee shape. And you can do whatever size you are, but that's what these are. These are for your plant support stakes. So, because I don't want to use a whole bunch of twine. Number 1, I don't have the grip for it. And number 2, this will keep it together and compact. So as the plant grows, it won't fall over or anything. But that's what these are. But I know the little pop-up photo will give you a lot better description of what I'm talking about. Okay. What is this? Okay, didn't say. This is too small. Oh, you know what these are? These are my little hair things. I use them as bobby pins because I have a bunch of little scraggly hair at the very back of my hair. So when I'm wearing ponytails, which I wear all the time, you put these on the back and that keeps your hair from falling out. So they're like little mini bobby pins, but you get to use, I just use two. One on each, one on my right, one on my left side, and that's enough to cover me. I have one set right now, but I almost lost one. It's like, ooh. So, and I love them when I'm wearing my ponytails. Because it keeps all my little straggly little hairs from falling, because I'm using a ponytail all day long. So that's going to go in my bathroom. Okay, here's some more. Another package of those plant sticks that I just showed you, that you can add 2 pieces to it. It comes with the adapters and the clips. So that works out great. I'm going to be very, very pleased with that. This is another type of plant stake. I'm not going to open it because I already had one open. Let me grab the one that I had open. Actually, I didn't have it open. The packaging had it open. But what you do is you connect 2 of these. They don't go together. They just stay here, okay? But you can, if you want to, connect them. They just snap in. I'm going to have hubby help me with these because I just don't have any grip in my hand. And, okay. I have to get my little pliers because I don't have grip. And this goes in the ground. See that? That goes in the ground. This gets connected to here. And this will get connected to there. And you can get another one. And that's just going to help support your flowers. Your flowers or your vegetables, whatever it is. These are just support stakes. But I like these and the ones that I had on the other video. I'll do a link to the other video because this was a lot thicker, a lot better quality it looked like. And I wanted to try these out versus the other ones that I have. So the other ones I have on there, this is my second summer that I've had them on there. They're still working just fine. But on 3 of my plants as I was growing, it was expanding and the stamp broke. So, but then also that could be a lot because of the Texas heat. It weakens your the plastic material that these are made out of. So that could be it. It could just be worn out. Or the simple fact is, because it's not, you can tell the quality of the plastic by feeling it. And these are so much more thicker. They look like it on the website. And when I saw the little video that they show of it. So that's why I want to take a chance. And I'm trying these because if these do last a lot longer, I'll be ordering these instead of the other ones. Now, these do cost a lot more than the other ones do. So. And y'all know Frugal Rosa, I want to go as cheap as possible. And since I'm outside all the time, I have a little, my mug of water, which is really mostly ice, then with the Texas heat it melts. But it's one of those, it's not a Yeti, but it's one of those that last a lot longer. Well, they last the whole day. But I just got me some straws because I want to be able to change my straws because I don't want to have to open and close it. I just want to drink out of the straw and I'm ready to go. So I ordered these straws. And they're just regular straws. They do have a little tip to it. You see that? Can you see that? And let me just open one up. So this is good. Like, I love ices. I love ices. I sure know she's not supposed to have it, but I do. So there's the regular straw. And then see how it has a little tip? Let me angle that. See that little tip there? So you can poke it, and I like to move my straw around in my icy. So these are just drinking straws. Down to the last items. This is just some twine that I'm going to use for vining. I have some trellises, and I'm going to vine certain plants like honeydew melon, cucumbers, tomatoes, and zucchini, instead of using a whole bunch of netting, because I'm going to try different things. So I got the nylon twine to connect from the top to the bottom, which will, the bottom will be connected to the base of the plant, and the top will be connected to a trellis, and then the plant is going to grow upward around the twine, and that's what this is for. And it came in orange or white. I picked this one first. I was going to order two, but certain items on Temu, you can only order one at that price. You can order another one at a higher price, and I wasn't going to go there because I don't think really needed two, but I just wanted to have one of each color. So I got the orange. But you can go orange or white. I think they have orange, white, and yellow, I believe. But I know for sure orange and white. And all this is just, it just says orange, and it's a braided nylon twine. So this is supposed to work, and I'm hoping it's supposed to be sturdy, which is better. You don't always use string, and you don't want to use certain other types of twine. And it's because of the wind blowing, because just that's the way nature is. You don't want anything rubbing against your plant, and it's damaging the stem of your plant. So go with nylon twine if you can, but you know what? Do your own research, and you do what's best for you. Here's some more of those plant stakes, because I will be doing a lot of staking, and that's another reason why I needed so much twine, but I don't need a whole lot of twine. So here's some more of those plant stakes. And then here is my netting. The only reason I got these is because I knew I need 3 of them, but they had these they had them in a package deal of 6. And all this is a big garden net, and I like the fact that it's in a bag. So once I use it and I'm done, I can fold this back up, and I'll reuse it for the next season. And I can use any plants on them. They're reusable. So this is what connects to your pole or your wood. And then this is your netting. See that? That's just your netting there. And I have one right now that I have for my cucumbers. Loved it. Worked great. It's on a little metal plant shelf. And I'm very pleased with it. So this is nylon also, okay? But I like the fact that this came in Ziploc baggies. So this way I could just grab what I need, then the holiday's over with, take all my vines off of it, and save it for the next time, the next planting season. So these are definitely going to come in handy. Oh, you can also put these, staple them or nail them to your wood fence or side of a shed, like a wood shed. And you can lay this all open flat on there, and your vines could grow on top of that. And you don't have to take up any space. And that was the main reason I was doing this, because I plan on doing these on my shed and part of my wood fence. So you don't always have to stake everything right in the middle of the yard or the side of the yard. You can utilize what you do have, like the wood privacy fence if you have it, or a wood shed if you have it, and just. I would say staple or nail it in, so this way it's nice and sturdy and it's not going to go away, because the weight of the vines, especially when it starts to produce fruit, will bring it down. So you want to make sure it's very sturdy and it's going to hold whatever it is that you have. Okay, so that's the extent of my video. Let me put you down just a tad. Okay. So let me do my little thumbnail. This is my take on basically most of this is my garden, because this should be the end of it, of my Temu haul of a variety of items, but mostly garden. And I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. Take care now. Bye-bye.